Today we're going to be reacting to one half of UGK Pimp C dissing these zesty, Chi Batchy Boy rappers in this interview. Shout out to the original uploader Bari Baby for uploading this to YouTube. I hope you don't remind me reacting to this footage. Without further ado, let's not waste any time. Rest in peace, Pimp C. Let's check this out.
DJ Harvey.
I started to say, well, I have heard people say that you mad because of the new generation is on a whole new movement. What do you have to say about that?
Who are the new rappers?
I guess like
There's
a
new
T.I.
rappers, period.
and a Jeezy and all the one-hit wonders out here.
Yeah, there's a
They
lot.
would say
You
because
think,
of,
you
I don't know
think
about
T.I.
one-hit
is a
wonders.
one-hit
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no,
what I'm saying. I don't know about
no,
one-hit
no, no.
wonders.
We talking about like
the new
Okay,
artists.
but
The
guess
new,
what? But now, look what you just said now. Now, you didn't mean that, but you said that behind that. Now, if they would have printed that in a magazine, somebody would have said, you called T.I. one-hit wonder. You see how it works?
Yeah.
Now, you see how your words can get mixed up? Now, you see
Yeah.
how somebody can write?
And you know, it's funny because they still do that to this day. People can take any footage that you have of yourself out there, split it, splice it, trim it, make it seem like you're saying something but you're really not saying. And it's funny, you know, it's like the saying goes, the more things change, the more they stay the same. So that definitely didn't go anywhere, Pimp C. People still do that to this day.
Something, and then people take it the wrong way. Now,
Yeah.
do you see that?
yeah.
Okay, now, let's back up. Now, the new rappers, who are
Back
they?
up.
Well,
Back
since
up.
you were away and came out, there's T.I., there's Jeezy, there's Flip, and who else?
Lil
Them
Flip.
nice damn rappers.
I mean, the
Young
list
Jock,
goes on.
the list goes
Young
on.
Jock, Dro.
The list goes on, but they're saying that, you know, since you were a part of the old game, that you don't respect the newer rappers on the scene.
I could have swore I was on T.I.'s album explaining what the King of the South was, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could
was
have
there.
swore I just did a song with Young Jeezy called the Dickie song that didn't come out. And every time he called me to do something, I did it for free and never charged him no money. I could have swore that after Crime Mob took my freestyle off the Lil Chick's mixtape and put it on their album, I didn't even sue him or do
Put it on
nothing
the
to him.
album.
I could have sworn that every time I get in an interview, I'm checking up for these dudes when it's some New York dudes or some LA dudes trying to diss them. I mean, show me one place where I talk down on Young Jock. Show me one place where I talk down on these dudes in a way to say that they not supposed to be in this game, they not supposed to be getting money. My thing is this. I want us to continue getting money for the next 15 years instead
Damn
of falling
straight.
off and letting it go back to the west or to the east because we're not putting no social commentary into the record. And the
That's
truth be
damn
told is, look,
straight.
hey, man, if you started being a gangbanger after your first or your second album,
You was
a
never a
buster.
gangbanger.
And these
You was
kids
never
out
a
here listening to
gangbanger.
us and looking up to us because a lot of them don't have no father figure in their house. And every record you
Let's
get
run
on,
that
you
back.
lying
Let's
about
run that
some
back. Cause he said some real shit there. Let me run that back.
to the record. And the
That's
truth
what's up.
be told is, look, hey, man,
He said
if you
you's a
started being a
buster.
gangbanger after your first or your second album, you a buster.
You a
And these
buster.
kids out here listening to us and looking up to us because a lot of them don't have no
Damn
father
straight.
figure in their house. And every record you get on, you lying about some dope, talking about some squares.
Exactly,
Man, guess what, man?
He makes a great point because a lot of these kids do look up to these rappers, and it's unfortunate, and it's not the way it should be. And I don't know who's responsible for that, but that's neither here nor there. But my point is, these kids do look up to these rappers. They are influenced by any little thing they do. Take me for an example. As ashamed as I am to say it, I was once upon a time one of those kids that was influenced by these rappers, that wanted to wear the skinny jeans, that wanted to wear the Como des Garçons, that wanted to wear the Prada, that wanted to wear the Rick Owens, Givenchy, you know, that wanted to come to school in the new fresh retro fours, you know, in the wolf gray fours, you know, like I always wanted to dress like the men that I looked up to, and at a young age, those men that I looked up to, aside from my father and of course my brothers, were celebrities, were rappers. You know, people like Young Thug, people like Lil Uzi Vert, people that were hot, A$AP Rocky, Travis Scott. The list goes on. People that were hot around the early 2010s. Those were the guys that really influenced my life, influenced everything. You know, from the style to the way that I talked to the music that I listened to just everything. You know, so Pimp C is definitely he's definitely right on with this. And you know, it's unfortunate that these kids look up to these rappers, but that's just the way they set up. I'm sure, you know, there's no it's no secret that a majority of minority households lack a father figure. So, I mean, subconsciously, you're gonna look up to any male figure in your life that influences you, that is better than you, that is older than you. Anybody that you can look to and emulate, you're gonna instantly copy. So it's definitely a dangerous thing, and especially with the agendas that rappers are pushing nowadays, with the whole zestiness and the painting nails and the cross dressing and the, I mean, it's a scary time right now for kids. So let this keep going.
Get off the boo-boo. Get off of it, man.
Get off the boo-boo.
Guess what, man? Get off the boo-boo. Get off of it, man. Because if you're going to talk about some squares and talk about the drug game, you need to talk about the bad side of the drug game, too. What about when you get busted and you go to jail? What about when your mama and your wife and your kids is crying because they at home and you in prison in a cell? What about that part of the dope game?
Damn straight,
Everybody talking about how many cars and how many jewels they gonna buy and how many squares coming out. You know what I'm talking about? But ain't nobody talking about the other side of it. So if you gonna talk
straight, bro. Everybody wants to talk about all the jewels, cars, money that they're getting in their lifestyle, but they don't want to talk about all the people that they're hurting along that journey in their lifestyle. You know what I mean? And it's like they want to paint you this picture that it's so grand and it's so holy and anybody can achieve it, and all you need is a little bit of talent and a little bit of, a little bit of skills rapping and a little bit of skills singing, or maybe a little bit of skills doing production, and you could be where I am. You could drive the cars that I drive. You can smash the woman that I'm smashing. You can wear the jewelry that I'm wearing. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, dude. You're going to be controlled. There's going to be another man telling you how to spend your money, when to spend your money, where to spend your money. You have no control over your life, man. And that's what Pimp C's trying to tell you guys, is that, yeah, these rappers are going to paint this lifestyle that is so grand and is so holy and that you would want to achieve it, but little do you know, these people are not happy themselves, man. They don't even want to wake up in the mirror and look at themselves in the mirror because they know that they are a slave to their own mind, bro. They're a slave to their own mind. They can't even leave their own house when they want to. They can't even drive their own car. They have to have a chauffeur driving them around everywhere. So, all that to say this, man. Be grateful for what you have. Like J. Cole says, love yours.
Talk about that, you got to talk about both sides. And I'm going to say it again. If you a cartoon character on your first album, you need to be a cartoon character on your
second album.
Because the way we start is the way we going to finish.
Can't do
Now,
respect that,
you go back to that Ozone article and you read every statement I made in there. And if you find a place in there where I lied about somebody, you research it. Y'all give me a call back and I clarify what I meant.
There it is, Pimp.
Now, guess what? Now, let me say this, and I want it to be clear. I'm not apologizing for what I said. I'm clarifying what I meant by what I said.
Correct.
Okay. We all know Atlanta the South. We got to start acting like it's the South. And we got to start having some pride like it's the South. Yeah. And let me say this, y'all might not like this, because a lot of people don't like stuff.
Don't matter what they like.
ATL is considered to be the gay capital of the world right now. Yep. And y'all got clubs over there with boys standing in the parking lot kissing on the mouth. And if you're gay and you're out of the closet, that's cool, because everybody got their preference. But, man, it's time to start cleaning up our own neighborhood, because the dude from Texas shouldn't have to get on in no magazine to make you clean up your neighborhood. So if I really wanted to diss Atlanta, it was a bunch of things I could have said about a bunch of people, and I could have...
All right, I couldn't quite catch him there, but he was talking about Atlanta and how... I mean, I'm sure, like I said, there's no secret. We all know what goes down in Atlanta. If you have a significant other that goes to Atlanta way too much, I'm gonna just leave it at that. Anyway, he's dissing Atlanta. He's talking about Atlanta, referring to maybe some article that said something about him dissing Atlanta, and he wants to clarify what he said. So let's just keep this playing.
Really, really did to hurt some feelings. Now, don't you know that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Because I know who the gay rappers is. I know who let them models stick them dildos in them, and I know who did what, where, when, and why.
Wow. Do you feel like expressing that right now?
Yeah,
Go ahead, no.
If
you feel like saying it, go ahead.
Look, man, they try to get my boy Pimp C to say something he's not supposed to say. That's how these radio stations are. You peep game, like, these radio stations, they don't care about talking to Pimp C. Like, yeah, like, it's cool to have a conversation with Pimp C, but like they're mostly here. They mostly bring on these guests to get some tea, you know, to get some juicy information that they're not gonna say any elsewhere. You know what I mean? So you can see how they're trying to get my boy Pimp to say too much or say something that he doesn't really want to say, and he's not falling for it, man. Pimp C, he's not falling for that.
In the South, I'm tired of everybody selling records in Atlanta. But everybody ain't my friend, and I don't like all y'all records. Now, if you want to diss me and get on with me, go on and do it. But the difference between me and them other dudes is this. You going to diss me, and I'm going to come see you, Jack. You going to diss them other dudes, they going to play lip wrestling with you. So if you want it, man, come on with it. If you want it with me, come on with it. Leave Bun out of it, and we going to see in the end, because you going to smell my cologne. It's Miyaki or some Bun number 9.
Man. Whoo. He just said you gonna smell my cologne. He said you gonna see him. Pimp C. You getting me hyped, bro. You getting me hyped here. I'm just trying to react and give my comments and just talk about what I'm hearing here, but you're getting me pumped up here.
I do not play.
That's the same clone I wear.
Now, the sanctuary, because we keep God first in everything we do.
Hey, Pimp.
Yes, sir.
Do you mind expressing any of those rappers you was talking about? Them
You
sugar
see,
bottom-
this is what I'm talking about. They're trying to get Pimp C to say too much. He's not falling for that. Come on. He's not going to fall for that.
Them gay rappers you know about?
Nah, man, it's no need to embarrass nobody that ain't done nothing to us.
Exactly.
But if you gay, man, and you ashamed of it, you need
Just
to
come
stop
out
doing
and just
stuff you're
say it.
ashamed of. Anything done in the dark gonna come to the light. I gotta
Exactly.
expose
Damn
them.
straight.
'Cause they exposing they
Say that one more time.
Anything
Say that one more
done in the
time.
dark gonna come to.
One more time.
You ashamed of it, you need to stop doing stuff you're ashamed of. Anything done in the dark gonna come to the light. I ain't gotta expose them, because they exposing themselves every day and every night.
They sure are.
But see, you work at a radio station and it's your job to ask me that question, and me being a real person is my job to know how to answer it, ain't
You
it?
already
What's
know.
up? All right,
See,
Okay,
Pimp.
so if you gay and you rap and you ain't and you staying in the closet, then you need to come on out of the closet and let us know who you is. Because if you ain't proud of what you do, then don't do it. And if anything you're ashamed of, you shouldn't be doing. You know who's getting caught in the Range Rover with the bar. You know what's going on in Atlanta, just like I know. You know who got caught in the Range Rover with the boy. Okay?
No, I don't really.
Nice,
You know.
crazy.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
if I know you know, because you in Atlanta.
I know what you're talking about.
So let me say this. All the real street people in
Damn, bro,
Atlanta,
this is getting. It's getting uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like, not for me, obviously, but it's getting uncomfortable for like the people in the industry. Like, imagine the people that heard this. Like, whoever was caught in that, yo, what'd he say? Hold up, what'd he say? Call on one more time.
you in Atlanta.
Oh, really?
Nice,
You know on the Range Rover with the boy.
Whoever got caught in the Range Rover is trembling right now. It's shaking in their fucking Pradas. Man, they're shaking in their freaking Wallabies, man. They're shaking in their Wallabies. They're shaking in their Nike boots, man. Like, they're scared. Listen to this. They're especially coming from Pimp C. Like, they don't know what to think. Man, he just said a whole lot of stuff right there. And I don't know who he's referencing to. If somebody could let me know down in the comment section below, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm pretty sure he's talking about Mace. It sounds like that's one of the radio station hosts said. I'm not quite too sure, but like I said, man, whoever was calling that Range Rover, man, they're shaking right now. They do not want to hear this. They do not want to come across this at all.
Okay?
No, I don't really.
Nice,
You know.
crazy.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
if I know you know, because you in Atlanta.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So let me say this. All the real street people in Atlanta and all the hardcore UGK fans, I hope I have clarified what I meant by that statement.
All right, that's all.
Anybody else that don't like me or still want to hate on me, come
Let
on
him talk.
with it.
I
Because
think
I
all in
bet you don't want it with
Let
me.
him
I
talk.
think all in all, your fans in Atlanta just still want to know that you love them. That's all.
Hey man, guess what? I used to live in Atlanta. If I wasn't on parole, I would still live in Atlanta, and I still would have made them statements. And I'm coming back to Atlanta as soon as somebody booked me a ticket to come there and do a show.
We tried to get you to come last night.
I had a
Damn.
blowout in the rain and
Yeah,
had to
right.
change the tire myself.
Oh, damn.
If you have a blowout and you got both your kids in the back seat and your wife driving, is you gonna jump in another car and leave them on the side of the road to go catch an airplane to go
Hell no.
anywhere?
Hell
Nah.
no.
I didn't think you would. So you know what? When that rain was coming down and we had that blowout in that Lexus and both my babies was in the back seat, I had to get out there and change that myself. Because I didn't have time to call nobody else to do it, and I was not going to leave my family on the side of the road. And anybody don't like that can eat 7,000 wee-wees and die.
There it
So
is.
if you don't like that, and you don't understand that, then you don't have no understanding about life. And anybody that puts this rap game or their job or anything ahead of their family or God, well, you know what? Shame on you. And
No,
guess what? Part 2 of my article is coming out next month in Ozone. So get ready to get your jaws tight again.
Can we expect to hear from you again next month, issue?
You can hear from me anytime you want to. But let me tell you this, man. We need to stop with the boo-boo, man. We need to stop promoting negative things.
Yeah.
UGK was started out talking about drugs and things. But now we on the record talking about the other side of the drugs and what happens when you get off into negative things. We need to stop promoting the wrong thing.
That's definitely
He's
somebody
right,
got to
man.
step up and make
He's
it happen.
right.
Somebody got to
No,
do
we
it.
don't
and
like
guess
give
what?
a shit.
You
Come
think
on.
anybody
Stop
that
trying
did
to-
it, they was going to like it when they
She don't give a
nobody
fuck.
like medicine. It don't taste good. They just want a whole bunch of the same old, everybody licking each other's booty and being cowards. Well, guess what? I'm taking a stance against the cowards. I'm taking a stance against the lies. And I'm telling you, we need to stop doing all this old negative
Damn
stuff.
straight.
All right,
Damn
Pimp, man. We
straight.
appreciate you checking in, man.
And anybody got
It's my
something
guy,
to say
Pimp
about
C.
me, just make a list of their names and tell them, look, you can come see me. I'll give you my address. We can box it out, pop it out, stab it.
Man, you know it's gonna get good if they cut it off. Anyway, yeah, she was saying like, yeah, we need more rappers to speak about. You were just asking him who he was dissing. You were just asking him what kind of gay rappers he was calling out. And then you want to talk about, oh yeah, you should be. She does not care. Anyway, yeah, man, that I'm gonna leave the video like this. The last thing he said there, which really resonated with me, is if you put your family, your kids, or anything after your rap, or if you put your rap, your career, your music career before your kids and your family, then you're not real. Then you're failing. You're a failure. Shame on you. Like he said, shame on you. And I agree with him there. I agree with pretty much everything he said in this interview. And the bottom line is this. And like he said, if you're a rapper and you portray this tough guy image when deep down you know and the people around you know that you are actually, for lack of a better terms, you play on both sides of the fence, right? You gotta come out. You gotta come out and just come as you are and stop leading your fans astray and stop leading your fans to think that you are something that you are not, and stop promoting confusion across your fan base, because it's not going to help anybody. It's not going to help you. In fact, I feel like we would respect you way more if you were to come out and just say from the beginning that, hey, I'm a gay rapper. I like dudes. And I don't rap about women. You know what I mean? Like, if you were just to come out and say that, we would respect you. But the fact that you gotta hid in the closet, paint your nails, wear purses, pose weird in your photos. I'm talking about you, Playboy Cardi. And then you want to continue to act like you're straight? Like, come on, who are you fooling? You're not fooling me. How can you go from tough guy, you know, ready to shoot anybody you see, to a vampire with red hair and painted nails. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me, man. It really doesn't. And the bottom line, like I said, be what you're about, come as you are, and don't lead people to think that you are something you're not. And that's just what it comes down to. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I've said enough. I've said way too much. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. You can agree, you can disagree. I mean, this is a space for us to come together, you know, state your opinions, state what you think. You're not gonna offend anybody, you're not gonna offend me. You know, at the end of the day, we all are entitled to our own opinions. You know, we all have different thought processes, different experiences, different ways of interpreting things. So, you know, my perspective is not going to be your perspective, and your perspective is not going to be my perspective, and to each his own. You know, we can agree to disagree like adults and just keep it moving. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, love, positivity. Love you guys. Take care of yourself. Peace.